Hello everybody and welcome back to Neptune's Rings. We're here today with a brand new game, Rover Mechanic Simulator. It actually released this past Thursday, February 6th? Yeah, February 6th. Haven't had a chance to play it yet until today, so we're going to go on pretty blind. I played just a test game, got the first mission out of the way just to get my feel for it real quick, make sure it ran okay. But yeah, it's a brand new game. As if y'all know, I'm studying aerospace engineering. So rovers, it's basically in the same vein as car mechanic simulator, PC build simulator, tank simulator, tank mechanic simulator. Basically same thing, but with rovers. So I was hooked. So here we're going to just go through the tutorial, basically just telling you how to cycle through your messages here. These little green markers here are, they basically mark where you got to go for whatever mission you have. The cursor types to distinguishing like whether something's usable or not. Side panels, we have these, here, let me get out of this real quick. We have four. We have these guys over here, just kind of like a little log, controls, as well as our objectives we can toggle through. And, yeah, I've been super excited to play this, so let's get right into it. First of all, look at that. I want to go outside. I really hope they add that so you can go outside. I don't know what you would do out there, but I want to go outside. Alright, into the airlock. Let's close this off just in case. Don't want any decompression events. So we gotta go over here and grab our tools, our tablet, our tools, our actual tools, and drill. This is our workplace. This is where we're going to do all of our working on rovers. Dang, I hope we get to work on something like this. That'd be neat. As far as I'm aware right now, they just have the actual Mars rovers that you can work on here, like Sojouner, Opportunity, Curiosity, stuff like that. I believe we start with Sojouner as our first mission, so let's get right into it. Control the music here if we want to. Let's see. Let's listen to some rock. Classical? Maybe? Can we turn the volume up? I'm not sure if that's a bug or if it's just because I have the volume set too low. So we're gonna... Oh no, it's playing. Nice little drum beat going on there. How do I turn it off? I think it's off. No, it's still on. Oh, well, that's fine. Not available. Did we already look at that one? Oh. This is the ECU configurator. Basically deals with electronics, software of the rover kind of thing. We'll get into that in the first mission. This is our MCU. Controls all of our systems for the hangar here. We'll get into that later as well. 3D printers, print us out some new parts. The crusher, this will recycle our old parts if they're worn out. We can get a little bit of resources back from them. And our workbench so that we can repair some parts or sets of parts if they're damaged. Yeah, that's basically what we have to work with here. So we're just going to hit F to go into our tablet, and we're going to select our first order. This is basically just telling you to select your first order. Here we are, and they have preliminary analysis. If the wheel's bad, they just want us to take a look, see what the problem is, fix it, replace it. I haven't gotten into the premium versus standard. I'm assuming that they'll have like, oh, fix the wheel and maybe diagnose why the wheel is worn out later. Like I said, I only done this mission, so bring it right into it. If you want to read these more in depth, you can go ahead and pause the video, but they're just kind of basic information about how things work here. Yeah, so let's go fix Sojouner. First, we gotta prep the work area. Gotta move our little table over here. make sure it's in the right spot. I don't know why it wasn't to begin with. And the MCU, like I said, controls our systems around the hangar, so we can play Snake. We can go to the terminal. But right now, we gotta go to the crane, and we can look around, move the crane around using WASD. We gotta go pick up that blue crate over there on the trailer. There we are, round view. Shift S will go down. F will pick it up. We're gonna go over here to the workbench table. Shift S to put it back down. There you go. And out we go. Oh, gotta exit. And here we are, little sojouner. Let's just click on something. I'm gonna just tell you about how the repairing system works. If you've played Car Mechanic Simulator, you have the basic idea of the color system, or if you've seen it, of the disassembly mode, assembly mode, diagnostic mode. I'm not entirely sure if it's the same kind of way it works. You click on it, hold. I think it is, but I've never played them myself, so I'm not entirely sure. But it looks very much similar. And normally you just kind of go around and, look at each wheel. I'm going to want to go down here and, oops, I'm in disassembly mode. I'm going to inspect them, make sure they're in good condition. Everything looks fine here. I happen to know, because I've done this mission already, that it's this wheel, unless it's procedural. Okay, nope, it's not. It's the same wheel. So, it's this wheel. We gotta take it apart, put it back together. We're gonna want to hit 1 to go to disassembly mode, and start taking this apart. And off it comes. A little bit more screws. There we go. And it's basically just telling us we gotta go print out a new tire, which, I don't know. It sounds kind of odd to me to print out a tire or a wheel, I guess. But I guess we're on Mars and we have this entire building, so we must have the technology. Which I guess we could do it now here on Earth. It just would look kind of funny. It would require a little bit of work. But Mars, that's fine. A little bit of suspension of disbelief. Nice. Takes a little bit of time to do. You see it's gonna pop up in a little capsule there, buddy. I don't know how you fit a wheel in that, but we're gonna roll with it. I wish I made that pun on purpose. Oops, didn't mean to take that off. While we're here, let's take a look at the diagnostic. All this looks good. Yep, seems to. Alright, let's go ahead and put it back on. Put the new wheel back on. And screw it on in. Put on the cover plate. The wheel plug, my bad. That was the cover plate. Missed that one. Going too fast. There. And wheel is back in place. So this is a REC connector. This was basically will connect the rover to that the ECU configurator that I mentioned before earlier. We'll go to it in just a moment. But basically saying we gotta plug this in. Okay, back out a little bit. Come on. There it is. Yep. Now we go over to this little machine here. And we gotta play this little mini game to reset the drivers. Basically, you have the target voltage here, and you want to match that voltage while playing this little connect the pipes to make sure the power flows from the battery to the circuit. We're just gonna go in and put in some pieces here, just to make sure everything fits on in. each of these red and green nodes will have a value. So the red nodes get a negative value. The green nodes get a positive value, and they all have to add up in the end to 8. So we're just gonna stick these in for now, and let's see where we're at. 9, 11. Let's get rid of a 2. I meant to get rid of 1 actually, I think. Let's see where this puts us. 6. So we can go ahead and switch this guy out for a 4, and that'll put us where we want to be. There you go. Super simple. And now all the drivers are reconfigured on the sojouner, and she's ready to go back out and keep on exploring Mars. Kind of jealous. I want to explore Mars. Here. So we have our breakdown summary of the resources that we are earning, or that we've earned, what we're predicted to get from this mission, how much we spent, and what kind of balance we'll have after this. Go ahead and complete the order. Accept. And now we're going to have an actual breakdown of where our experience points came from, how much resources we actually earned, how much we actually spent, and the experience that we got. And I believe the experience will eventually be used for these upgrades here. That'll be a few missions away. So let's go back to our quest. Let's go ahead and continue, finish this up. We're going to take our second mission here. Just roll right on through into the next one. Rovers roll. Okay. The wheel you replaced the last time works just fine, but the sojouner seems to have more problems than we previously assumed. Before you solve the wheel issue, the bearing must have sustained damage, which caused it to deteriorate much quicker. Since you already have experience with the sojouner, could you please take a look at it once again? This time, it's paid extra. Cool. It's time for the tester. In that order, you just use everything you just learned, repair it. Don't worry if something goes wrong. You can always restart your order's progress. All you have to do is... Interesting. Okay, cool. So, restart order if we need to. I think we'll be fine. Objectives is to repair and restart the... look at the bearing and the bearing cover. Okay. Salvaging resources. So like I said, you can come over here to the crusher. That's not the button I wanted to push. Come over to the crusher and we can go ahead and recycle this wheel for 10 resources. And it's not worth much, but neither is a broken wheel, really. So, now we got hit that button again. I put the lift back over here. Which I don't know why we moved it. Get the crane going. And you can see in the bottom left corner, there's kind of like a little bit, like a little map thing, so you can kind of easier see where you're going with the crane, line it up a little bit better if the visuals is not working for you. Oops, it's F, kept on not hitting F. Okay. Let's go, I thought the door was open. That would have been scary. And go and do our analysis again. Go ahead. We know it was this wheel that was broken, so it's probably this wheel that has the bad bearing, judging from the way the mission was phrased. We'll just take this back apart. I have no idea how much I would love to have this job. I'm just sitting on Mars, fixing the rovers as they come in. I don't gotta pay me much. Okay, we're gonna examine this. Oh, see, it's a one-way trip out there, and I'm gonna stay out there, you know. I'll service them. Alright, so that's the bad bearing. Go ahead and take that off. Okay, I'll do back in. Or that was the bearing cover, I guess. That is the bad bearing. Oh, this looks fine. Take off this kick bearing. It just slides right off. Super simple. There's nothing else in here is problem. Okay. Let's go see if we can repair this bearing and bearing cover. That'd be kind of neat. Bearing cover. I hit the wrong button again. Nope, it's not available. Can't repair it. Okay. So we're going to need to actually objectives. It's bearing and bearing cover B. So we're gonna need to print those out. Come on. Bearing. Okay, so bearing cover B. Not terribly expensive, but oh more I wish I could have just it'd be so cool if you can just drive this around and be like, oh hey look, we need you to service the Curiosity rover, go pick it up and here's the location. You just hop in the little rover truck here, go out to the location, pick up a Curiosity, come back, fix it up, go. Keep on hitting the wrong button there. And then just go back out and drop it off. Or even just let it go back and do its own thing, really. Interesting. There's so many parts. Engine back in. Bearing cover. Good bearing. Good bearing cover. Cover plate. And the wheel. Screw it back on. I enjoy the little sound of the screws going back in. Kind of sounds like a wow, what's it called? Well, I just blanked super hard on what it's called. But I'm sure y'all know what I meant. Alright, there we go. I think that's it for us. Let's go. Power her back up. Oh, her circuit changed. Okay, cool. Let's go this way. Oops. Let's see, how do we do this? Looks like we just come down this way. This seems like a very much overly built circuit. Oops, god dang it. There we are. I need 5 volts. 6. 3, and -1 will get us 5. Oh, it helps if we're connected. There we are. And I think that's mission complete. Let's check our tablet. Objectives all met. No missing parts. Analysis. Okay. Let's go ahead and complete the order. Yep, looks like everything was done properly. Got our... Wow, 1,500 resources. Ooh, get to work on Spirit now. Okay, now it's time for a bigger toy. as you've already got to know the rocker bogie mobility system, you should be the right person to tackle this problem. This time we're giving you Spirit, that typo, which is a much more complex rover than Sojourner. However, the suspension is the same by and large, so you shouldn't find it difficult. The rover was priorly examined and it looks like its rear engine and a wheel actuator needs to be fixed, though I can't remember which one it is. Let's go and check this out then. See how wow, words. How Spirit. Ooh, that is a much bigger box. Table back into place. Down. F. Nope. F. Nope. F. Why not? Can you go down more? Are we not lined up? There we are. That was weird. I guess I was too close to it. There we are. Go work on the Spirit. Hello, solar panel. Okay, let's see. Take a look at these wheels. Oh, you know what? I don't know if I'll be able to... Hello. Yeah. Wheel bearing. I need to see the motors. Looks like we're gonna have to take these apart to really get a good look at them. I'll go ahead and fast forward y'all to when I find the right one. Sure, I don't want to, you know, watch me with my luck go through all 5 wheels and have it be the last motor. Oops. Actually, I don't want to do that. Thank you, though. Can I not? Thank you. Oh, I already examined it. Never mind, I wanted to do that. And this could use slightly different sounds. Like, I don't think a screw would sound quite like that being undone. Okay, let's put that back on then. Just a good shape. Haha! Found it. And it wasn't the last one. I'm still gonna check those other two, just to be sure that there's not other ones that are broken, but he says the part you have just removed is very complex. Printing is not a good idea as it costs a lot, takes a lot of time. Says you can use workbench to take it. Thanks to this, you can check what needs to be replaced. Cool. So we can fix this one instead of having to print a whole new set. Okay, we're just gonna go over here real quick and check this guy real quick. No. Check these two real quick. I'll check them real quick and I'll bring y'all back when we go back over to the workbench to fix that the motor. Alright guys, welcome back. Yeah, it didn't have anything else wrong, so we're just gonna go over to the workbench, which is now open. We're gonna fix up that one part set. Let's see, durability of set. H part bar, camera, the WB. Okay, let's go ahead and take it apart and see what's fixable. Afterwards, we'll when we're buying the parts, we'll see how much the whole part would have cost versus fixing it like this. Can I not zoom in? I wish I could zoom in. Oop, looks like those brushes are bad. Let's take those out. It's just this brush here that's bad. Well, on both sides, but I'm gonna take these out and see if there's anything else I can examine in here and see if anything else has gone bad. Oh, that seems like it. Take anything else apart in here? Ooh, I can. Let's see. Can I examine anything in here? No. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, that's still pretty neat. You can go through and take things apart even farther and even further and kind of see what they are. Okay, let's see. I need brushes. Oops, that's not how you spell. Sets, right? Or is it electronic parts? Parts? Okay, here we go. Ooh, that's expensive. It's that, right? That I needed? Let me make sure real quick, because that's a lot of money. Let's see, warehouse. Bearings, bad. I got recycle those still. Oh, warehouse. This is basically just shows you what's here. That's not bad. Protection price. Whew, those are expensive. Okay, so we need 2 engine RE25 brushes. Doing 2 of these guys. That's gonna take a minute and a half. So while we're doing that, let's see how much the set would have been. Engine, there we go. I think it was this guy here, because it's RE25, RE25. Ooh, would have been 2,600. Dang, I don't think I would have had enough for that if I didn't repair it individually. But 900 compared to 2,600 is quite the difference from actually going to the repair bench to fix these things. So it's a good thing to keep in mind. While it's going, let's see what. It's a little chilly outside. It's not ideal. Pressure. Let's see, hectopascals. Mine's not working. Can't convert that right now. Radiation. Oxygen. 20% inside. 0.2 outside. Dioxide. 94 is 0 in here. I don't know if it would be 0 in here with, breathing and everything, but maybe they just have really good oxygen scrubbers. You're done. How close are you? Almost there. Yeah. Not sure if millisieverts is the right dosage warning or rating for radiation in either. From an environmental standpoint like this, millisieverts I think it's more of like a dosage than an actual it's a dosage for people rather than like an environment. Oh wait, no, don't put that back in yet. We gotta fix this. See, I was distracted. Alright, let's see. Did that say dinosaur up there? Let's put things back together. You back on. I don't think it matters which one went on which side. Although in real life it would matter. So, I don't know. That's probably something that could be added. Huh, actually maybe it wouldn't. Yes, that's a good design for Mars. Rovers have parts that are completely interchangeable rather than something that needs to be the right side and the left side. Otherwise you can find yourself in a position where you can't, one breaks and you can't swap it out for another because you don't have another. Whereas if it's interchangeable, then you're all good. You can just swap one out with any other brush as long as you have extra. Beware of meteor showers. Ooh, Pong. Let's go get Pong after this. That one. Just put you back in. Put on your wheel bearing. Screw you in. wheel. Dude, I would totally do this all day long. Just hook me up with a place on Mars. Just let me fix up the rovers. You don't even gotta pay me a bunch. Just send me out there. Give me some food, you know, water, place to stay. I'll do this all day long. Call me at 2 in the morning, like, hey, we need to check on this rover. I will be out there checking on that rover. I'll probably already be out there, just roaming around, just looking at them, making sure they're okay, keeping them company. Gotta put in the thing. Oh, it's on this side this time. I wonder if this is gonna be more complex since it's a bigger rover. A little bit. I don't know. Yeah, actually, I think there's another. I think the old other ones were 4x4 and this one's 5x5. Let's see how we're gonna do this. We're gonna put a curve here. That's how we're gonna do this. Oops. And then we're gonna put another curve here, and then another curve here. Just past it. We're gonna put 2 straight ones here. Oh wait, no, can't put stuff there. So we're gonna put a curve here, curve here, and then curve here. Did it again. Wow, okay, cool. And finish it up with a curve here. Okay, now we just got to, let's see, we gotta get 4 kind of numbers that we're working with. -1, so let's see, 2, 4, 6. Let's do 2, 4. Oh, okay, we're out of those. That's fine. That's 4, 5. Oh, that's easier. That's much easier than what I was planning on doing. Okay, not too bad. Already configured. Cool. And that should be it for this rover. Let's see, no objectives. Let's see, missing parts, nothing's missing. Complete all the objectives. Engine was fixed, so let's go ahead and complete this order. Congratulations, ranked up. Now we can go upgrade. Resources earned, just 1,000. Wow, didn't really pay me much for that one. Ooh, I want to work on opportunity, but that'll have to be in the next episode because we're gonna get ourselves an upgrade here, and then we're gonna go install Pong and see how that runs. Reduce the time it takes to remove a part. Reduce the time to assemble part. Removes glitches from the CCD camera. I don't really care about that. Electronic discount. Don't reduce prices too much. Reduce the time it takes to analyze parts. Slight chance of pre-analyzed quest parts. I think I'm on a lucky day. Slight chance to already analyze what we need to do sounds pretty good. Cool. Let's go. Let's see. Mudo apt dash git install Pong. Terminal. Apt dash git install Pong. There we are. Installation complete. Oof. I was never good at Snake, but Pong I can kind of play. See if we can beat this guy. Ooh, he's going for it. It didn't happen. This guy's good. Okay. Let's see if we can beat him. I at least won't beat the high score. Okay, we're just gonna do this then. Yeah. I feel like the hitbox on this is just a little bit off. Just a bit. Just fine though. Ah. See, like that, he definitely should have had that one. Playing too much though. Keeps me in the game just a little bit longer. Well, I mean, game over. Okay, I'll do some practicing on that on my own time. Um, Man, this has been Rover Mechanic Simulator. I'm excited to play this one a little bit more, at least on my own time, and play around with all the little rovers and get into the really intricate parts of it, like the solar panels, the PCBs of it, all the electronics and whatnot. Like that sounds like a lot of fun. I can't wait to see how all that works out. But I'll have to be in the next episode where we'll start working on Opportunity with their PMA. Recently, we've been receiving distorted images from Opportunity Rover. We're afraid of some problems with the mass pan cams. Well, that'll be a lot of fun. I hope you all join me next time where we'll take apart the camera and see what's going on there. But I hope you all enjoyed. This has been Rover Mechanic Simulator. Take care.